Hi there, welcome back to the channel. It's Sue here, and tonight we're talking about taking a leap of faith. By the time as we're done with this video, I'm going to have you expecting yourself to hit your wildest dreams, motivating yourself enough to go out there today or tomorrow and actually burn the bridges that are holding you back, keeping you on the safe, low side of the shoreline, instead of you diving deep out there into wherever that infinity is that your heart is calling you to. You feel me? Let's get into the video, shall we? All of the great people that we know, that we talk about, that we watch, that we admire, and who inspire us, these people took humongous leaps of faith. These people did not sit on the sidelines and just wish and imagine and hope and pray and dream and talk about their dreams to other people and script and all of the stuff. They actually dove off the deep end. Just think about it. Like, yeah, everything starts within our mind. Yes, everything starts as a thought, of course. However, the moment you actually decide you've thought enough and you get tired of thinking, you get tired of ruminating through your own mind over and over and over about the same thing, eventually you're going to just jump up and get it done. Now, having faith, of course, is the exact opposite of having fear. It sounds very cliche, I know, but just like I said, stick to it. Stick to it. Fear. False evidence appearing real, right? There should be no such thing. We think ourselves into a state of fear. We actually cripple ourselves with fearful thoughts. We actually, for some reason, I don't know if you are, if this is just me, but if you sit down, like on an average day and it's quiet, you would find your mind just going on all sorts of different topics, all sorts of different people, different subjects, different things. 9 times out of 10, those things, like if it pertains to you, you're going to attach some kind of fearful thought around it. Like if you said something, if you had a conversation with someone, you'll be like, okay, oh, well, I should have said that better. I hope they didn't think that I was trying to offend them. Or, your mind is going to just naturally jump to the negative first. You have to train yourself to think so positively, so highly of yourself that the negative does not come up first. That the only thing that happens is that silver line around that cloud just becomes brighter. It dazzles, sparkling silver. Okay? Start to expect the greatest things for yourself, and you will get it. I guarantee it. Every time in my past, I want to accomplish something, it could be so small, it could be minute, it can be, astronomical. Every time I allow myself too much time to sit down and think about it, I think myself out of it. Because I'm not the type of person who seeks validation from others. I usually seek my own validation. And so that can sometimes be a double-edged sword. You don't need to get bad reviews or bad opinions from other people all the time, because it starts already with you. So when you feel a certain tinge of negativity coming on, you snap that right there and you said, no way. And immediately replace that thought with a positive outcome, an outcome that you would actually love and enjoy. Let me speak for a second on relationships, because the biggest thing that holds people back, or one of the biggest things that people are held back by, let me put it that way, is relationships, like romance, love life. That's one of the biggest things that holds us back, especially women, especially women. You have to have faith enough to know whether that is the right partner for you, the right relationship for you, the right terms and conditions for you. You have to know that based on faith, right? That it will be, or that things are working out in your favor. Of course, that's what faith is supposed to be like. But if you see a particular pattern, if you see day after day, month after month, year after year, whatever, nothing changes, that faith is now going to appear like it's fake. Like all your faith didn't matter, right? You know why? Because you were still in doubt. You still were doubting the dynamics of the relationship. You still were doubting the outcome of the relationship. Sometimes, when you move strictly on faith, you leave the relationship. Sometimes you don't care about an apology. You don't care about closure. You don't care about all of that. You don't even care about your car. You don't care about your belongings. You don't care about your assets. You don't care what you leave behind as long as it's not the children. You're gone because you realize that you are worth so much more, that you can do so much better. You realize that you are holding yourself back out of fear. So that faith is what you need in your entire life, generally speaking, in life. Because let's say back to the relationship example, that relationship is your comfort zone. 2 to 1, it's your comfort zone. That relationship feels familiar. That person is familiar. That you already think you know them. You know their background, their history, their life story. You know the majority. Of course you don't know them, but you know the majority of the important things about them, what makes them them. But then when you get to that point and you realize that you do know them and that doesn't match, you no longer need them. You no longer need to live and operate from a state of fear. You need to actually move from a state of faith. A lot of us sabotage good relationships. We sabotage good connections. We sabotage a lot of the things we want. Self-sabotage, I should say, out of fear that we're losing out of fear that, you know, we are already with someone better. When in fact, nothing is a coincidence. Things happen for a particular reason, and usually that reason is to steer you in the right direction. And when you ignore, just like on a highway, all the lines, the stripes in the road that show you where the road is leading, what side to stay on, where the turn is, you ignore it. Where's that going to leave you? In a ditch. Point blank, period. It's going to leave you in a ditch. So sometimes you have to actually ignore that strange, icky, weird, fearful feeling in your gut, because sometimes that is not spirit talking to you. Sometimes that's just fear. Do you know when you get so scared of something, you don't know the outcome of it, fear of the unknown, you get that weird nauseous feeling like, oh my God, like what's going to happen? Like, sometimes you have to ignore that. Sometimes you have to ignore your own self. I'm saying that, I'm not saying that in a negative light. I'm saying, same thing with a job. If you know you're not getting the results that you want from a job, you've got to find something else to do or start working for yourself. Maybe a job is not the answer. If you know you're not getting paid what you want, compensated properly, you know there's no benefits, zero benefits, or very little benefits. You know that at the end of the day, you can't even go and qualify for a loan from the bank for $3,000 because your job sucks so bad. You know you are worth more. You know that's not the job for you. So what do you need to do? Bite the bullet, fight the fear, and seek what it is that you want. Seek things or the job that's going to get you, your dream job that's going to get you to where you want to be or what you want to see. You guys, I didn't want this video to be very long, but I have to make sure and make this point. Stop letting fear hold you back. In a few weeks, it's going to be 2026, and you will still be where you are today if you don't make a change. I know I had to do it. I did it on those two examples. I think I've done it in the recent past, and so you can do it too. Now, it's not all fanfare and roses and confetti falling down after you've done it, but you will be so proud of yourself that you wouldn't be able to believe you actually pulled that off. And that is going to give you the fuel to go out there and keep doing it. Keep jumping off those edges. Because the only way that a bird knows he can fly is to fly, really and truly. So I hope this message was a good one, timely and everything. And if it resonated with you, definitely leave your comments in the comment section below and let me know how you feel about this. What is it that you want to fly and do? What is it that you want to take a leap of faith on and accomplish? Put it out there, because why? After this video, you are going to go and get it. And I'm rooting for you to get it. So until next time, do like and subscribe to the channel and leave your feedback in the comment section below. And I will see you next video. Smoochies!